Welcome to our channel, episode 3, Nidus Group TV. Today we're talking about suburb profile of Rooty Hill. A little bit different. I thought I'll just change it and mix it up a little bit. So we're talking about the key statistics. Full report will be available in the comments below or in our description section as well. I'm trying to keep it a little bit more interesting so I'm not boring people with too many numbers. I know there's a lot of people out there just want the juicy bits. So I've got that mostly on the board here. At the same time, there is a Q&A for today as well, a viewer's question. So somebody is watching. So we'll start with the population, the most interesting bit in any suburb. So back in 2011, we had 13,376 residents. In 2018, it's gone up by 10%. So these statistics are basically from CoreLogic, RP data, as in the old terms. Rooty Hill is spread in about 6-kilometer radius. And has about 10 parklands. About 10% of it is covered in the green parklands. The predominant age group is between 30 to 39, which I come in as well for a few years. 76% of the people are owner-occupiers. They bought the houses and they live in it. Which is a very good number for any suburb, for any families looking out there. That's why one of our sales agents asked why as soon a property comes up in Rooty Hill for sale, why there's a lot of traction still in a little bit slowing market. That's the reason why, because there's not many houses coming up for sale. 29% is investors, about like that, and about 2 or 3% is something like not known. 56% are families, so a very good family area. So we're more than half of population is couples with kids. The biggest in the household income bracket, this is the biggest section. In 78 to 130,000 a year, that's people's annual income, and that makes the biggest group on the graph. And that's pretty much in line with Blacktown LGA actually. So that's very close to what overall Blacktown local government area stands for as well. We come now to the property side of things. So I didn't really put a lot of statistics there, reason being because you have the report in the description section as well. So if anyone needs to see any further details, they can see it there as well. So the median house price is 677,000. Compared to Blacktown local government area of 750. So there is a bit of growth possibilities there, and also it's a little bit more affordable. About 24% of the people owning in Rooty Hill, they own their properties outright. So again, that's a very good number there as well. In here, I've put in number of sales in the last 6 years. So as you can see, in 2013, 270, and all the way up to 2018, 256, and the median number for that is 277. So when market was slowing down a little bit in 2017-18, Rooty Hill as a suburb didn't do that bad in terms of selling number of houses there. We have a section for major developments in Rooty Hill. There is a new retirement village built. There is a station upgrade with the 4-story car park. Also, there is a performing arts center in Rooty Hill RSL Club. So you'll see that in the slides ahead. And today we had actually a question. So again, I think some of you are still watching. And for that question, I've invited one of the guests. So you'll see someone else other than me as well in this video. So we have one of the loveliest property managers, Tanil Holland. Welcome, Tanil.
Thank you for having me.
So today's question is from a person who is renting a property. Yeah. So their question is, as you can see up here, so how do I get my rental bond back in full? So a lot of our viewers are renting, and some of them are tenants, but they own properties as well. Okay. So if you can give us some quick steps or guidelines on how to sort of get the bond back in full.
Yeah, most definitely. So this starts from the beginning of the tenancy. So when you're doing your ingoing report, so just making sure that you're going through each room, popping down any marks or anything that's on the property, taking your images. Throughout the tenancy, just doing a spring clean, so wiping off the walls, cleaning off the windows, things that are going to help at the end of the tenancy, less work for you to do then.
So what are the key things which property managers look at the vacancy of a tenant? So we're talking about from the other side, like what are the things you'll be assessing a tenant on before they get the bond assessment?
Yep, so when I go to a property, I just make sure that the lawns are maintained, the walls are wiped down, so no dirty fingerprint marks, which are going to happen over the tenancy. The windows are wiped down, so no dust, floors cleaned, just your basic clean of a property.
Okay, that's great. How do the utilities work at the end of the lease term?
Yep, so we definitely go to the property and we take that last water meter reading, which you will then be invoiced for that final water. So just making sure that all rental arrears are paid up, if there are any, and also any final water bills being paid as well. So then that's not being deducted from the bond.
Yep. Electricity includes in that?
No, so if that's included in your contract,
Yep.
then that's part of it, but electricity side of things is outside of the real estate.
Yep, so just making sure all the utilities are paid up today.
Utilities and rent.
Yep. So guys, we'll be putting these steps in the description below as well. So you'll have Tennille's tips on getting the bond back as well. So we welcome all the new questions as well. So if any questions from today's presentation or any questions you might have on tenancy, Tennille will be available to answer those, even if you put it in the description or you send us put it on Facebook or anything like that. So on rental side of things, Tennille will be getting back to you. If you got any questions on the Suburb profile, happy to answer any of those or clarify any of those things. But once again, thank you very much for watching, and you have a lovely week ahead.